Welcome to October. Hopefully the brewers meet us in October.
That'd be awesome.
Be great. Still a chance.
There are only 3 out, technically.
Yeah, 3.
So.
A lot of ball game left?
Running out of ball game.
Running out of ball game.
Left.
Well, once that happens, there won't be anything to watch on TV and distract you during video.
We'll find something.
Welcome back to Milwaukee Beer Review, everyone. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And you've seen our Wisconsin Oktoberfest video that we posted just recently. We figured, hey, let's do a little bit more in the Oktoberfest scene. So we decided to pick some out-of-state breweries and share some of the Oktoberfest beers from them and give you our thoughts and ranking on which one we would choose if we were drinking a good Marzen at Oktoberfest.
So just so everyone's aware, before we get into everything, we got these all at Discount Liquor. These are, I think, are pretty regularly available. I know Discount Liquor have a bunch of these. I'm sure Total Wine has a few of these. I know 3 Cellars are autos. So these are available within the market, which is why we kind of wanted to get them and kind of share them with you guys, because they are in the market.
Find them at your local liquor store, for sure. So what are we starting off with?
So first we're starting off with Goose Island's Oktoberfest. So it's obviously Goose Island's out of Chicago. We've done a bunch of Goose Island stuff on the show before, mainly their BCS. So it's good to do something that is less boozy, I guess. Try something
BCS
different.
Is boozy? Come on.
A little bit.
Come on now. Let's get a little nose on the Goose Island Oktoberfest. See what we think.
A little light, not as traditional as normal, but it's close.
Yeah, not quite that amber color you expect, but it's definitely dark.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Very malty.
Yeah, it smells like an Oktoberfest.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost hits the nail right on the head of exactly what I smell. Just a lot of maltiness, a little sweetness in the back end, but mainly the malts.
Really no hop character. It just smells like a sweet Marzen. Yeah. So, let's check it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
It's tasty.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Very traditional, in a very good way. Lots of malty character. Not heavy. It's a heavy in malt, but not heavy beer.
Yeah, for sure. It tastes light, but it's definitely got a full flavor characteristic to it. But you can tell it's not super thick. It's not super heavy. A light beer, but it meets all the notes that you'd expect out of an Oktoberfest. Easy drink.
Very traditional, I think. So.
That's good. That's a good way to start it off.
Yeah, it's really good. So.
All right. So up next, we've got Mikerphone Brewing Company. I've had quite a few things from Mikerphone. They're pretty decent. So this is their version of an Oktoberfest. It is called Kick Push Prost, which is kind of cool. So this is an Oktoberfest lager, and they are based out of Elk Grove, Illinois.
Yes.
I believe. So try another Illinois brewery and see how Mikerphone holds up in the Oktoberfest category. So let's get a little nose on it. More traditional look.
Yes.
Darker beer. Definitely looks like an Oktoberfest. A little nose. Lighter nose.
Yes. The malt is there, but it's not as in your face as I think the Goose Island one was.
It smells a little bit sweet, but in comparison to what Goose Island put out, definitely a much lighter nose. I'm not getting a ton off the nose on this. But that's not what matters. Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Prost. Push. Are you okay? You got this?
So stupid.
All right. Whoa. Very malty.
It's really malty, but it's really smooth.
It is.
Again, kind of got that lighter feel as far as the heaviness of the beer, but it's got that nice malty characteristic. Does it have the same sweetness? I really like that little sweetness kick. I kind of like out of Oktoberfest. It's maybe lacking that a little bit, but very drinkable, very good beer. It's tasty.
This is now the 7th Oktoberfest beer we've had today. because we recorded the Wisconsin episode right before this. This is easily the maltiest one out of all of them, and I actually like this a little better than Goose Island. This fits more that traditional mold of an Oktoberfest. When I want to go down that Martzen path, this is what I want.
See, I think I like the Goose Island.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Goose Island, I don't disagree with what you're saying. They're both, in my opinion, very traditional. I just think the Goose Island has that nice, like, slight sweetness I really like out of Oktoberfest.
Both really, really good.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, I would prefer this. You'd prefer Goose Island so far.
Correct.
All right.
All right. So next we're moving over to Maplewood. So this is another Chicago brewery. As you can see, we didn't go very far out of the state.
Clearly, we went right across the border to Chi-Town.
So Maplewood's another Chicago brewery. This is just basically, I think, just called Oktoberfest. Oh, Fest beer. Just joking. Fest beer lager.
Just joking.
So, yeah, see a little nose on it. Color standpoint, the lightest of the bunch in this video. Maybe less traditional in that sense, but it's got that paleness. Sorry, I'm burping. It's got that paleness.
Yes, you are.
And that kind of hazy look to it. But let's get a little nose on it.
Nose. Again, this smells a lot closer to kind of a traditional American lager, a bit more of that traditional American lager hop character on the nose. American lager. There's nothing crazy with this. No. Definitely missing the malt characters and the traditional Oktoberfest marts and sweetness, which I don't know if they're necessarily going for that with a fest beer. Yeah,
and I've seen the fest beer thing come up more where, like, maybe we should look this up, and maybe this is dumb to say on the video, but I don't understand if there's supposed to be a difference between, like, a fest beer and an Oktoberfest. I don't know.
I think there is.
Is there? Okay.
I think so. Okay. But it's the same style, same
genre,
same occasion.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell bad. It smells
good. It smells refreshing.
It smells refreshing, yeah. It's a good way to describe it. Let's check it out. Cheers.
That's really tasty.
It's tasty.
That's really good. Maybe it doesn't hit the exact, like, Oktoberfest style. Maybe it's because it's a fest beer. It's got, like, this weird, like, good malty characteristic with a slight, like, almost like Bach sweetness to it. This
tastes like a German lager. I mean, almost like a Helles lager.
You would know,
but a little bit better. Full flavored, really, really nice hop profile. Not overly bitter. Kind of traditional lager, and it's good. It's solid.
Really
this is definitely something you drink at an Oktoberfest celebration. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's not an Oktoberfest beer, though.
That's fair. It's the furthest from an Oktoberfest beer we've had so far in this video. But honestly, if I'm ranking this where we have, I'm gonna put this ahead of the Goose Island. This is my favorite so far. So I get it's not got that traditional, but it's really tasty. I could drink a lot of these and be very happy with it.
It's number 3 for me.
Okay.
I'm going Mikerphone, Goose Island, Maplewood to this point.
So I got Maplewood, Goose Island, Mikerphone, and
not that they're that far off.
None's been bad. They're all really good. So this one I'm really curious about.
The fourth one is an interesting addition to this 4 beer lineup. So this is from Founders Brewing Company. So we're jumping over Lake Michigan, hitting up Grand Rapids, and this is what they call their ultimate Oktoberfest. So this thing comes in at 10%. This is a traditional Oktoberfest Marzen aged in bourbon barrels. So this is definitely a Milwaukee beer review type beer. I have not had this. I believe you have.
I have.
This was bottled on 7/26/22, and I've not tried this. So this looks like a much more traditional Oktoberfest Marzen style beer, just based on the color.
I think important to note, Oktoberfest beers come in at what?
Usually 6%.
This is coming at 10%.
10%.
So it's very weird for an Oktoberfest because Oktoberfests are meant to be enjoyed in volume. And so at 10% are just different. But
different way to approach it. Yeah. So let's get a little nose on it. Oh yeah, there's bourbon.
There's bourbon.
Definitely
it's
bourbon.
So strong. There's nothing else.
No. You can't cut through that bourbon to get to anything else. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, I guess if you want a bourbon barrel aged Oktoberfest style Marzen,
Yeah.
I mean, I've never had one, but I'm very curious what this turns into. So
I'm excited to try it again because when I had this before, it was kind of like the third beer of the night or something. So maybe my taste. Well, crap. This is the 9th beer.
it's the 9th beer.
Kind of ruined that, but whatever. All right.
In small doses.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. I mean, yeah. It's bourbon, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of malt character, but it's mostly bourbon.
I think this is a case of one of those things where, like, I think the brewers understand that they could do it, but no one ever asked if they should do it.
Yes.
Like
Jurassic Park. We went right back to Jurassic Park.
So, I don't like it. I don't think Oktoberfest are meant to be aged in bourbon barrels. I just don't.
It's an interesting thought, though.
It is. It's a cool idea. I appreciate founders going for it and trying it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not.
It's not bad, but what it kind of reminds me of, no offense, founders, this reminds me a little bit of those prepackaged Jack and Cokes, where they tried to make the Jack and Coke thing happen in a bottle. It was Jack and Cola. I think Jack Daniels released them in like 4-packs, and they were awful.
Yeah.
I'm getting that like fake, like boozy twinge to this.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to make something happen that doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, but it's not an Oktoberfest beer, and quite frankly, that note is a bit of a turnoff to me.
And it's again, I like what they're trying to do, but like it's such a out of right field for what an Oktoberfest is supposed to be. Oktoberfest is supposed to be, as we've mentioned multiple times, in volume, with friends. Like this is a slow sipper, not in volume. It's so far from what a traditional Oktoberfest should be. It just misses the mark. Now, it's not a terrible beer, but it's not good. It's not good.
If you want a sipper and you want something that you're maybe it's Sunday Night Football. You're sitting around. You're like, I got this in the fridge. Maybe you crack this open.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna give founders a little bit of credit there.
I won't.
Okay, but there's better options. And if you want an Oktoberfest beer, this is not the one you're reaching for.
It tastes like turpentine. It's just not good.
I don't know about that.
It's not good.
But
And to your point, like, I have 1,000 better options of a barrel-aged beer if I want a sipper.
that's true. Not the one that broke open all over my
Oh, we'll
garage
get to that.
floor.
Don't worry.
We'll get there, folks. Stay tuned. Fuck.
Dick.
Not my fault. I'm gonna blame Ross. But anyway, this is the worst.
This is the worst. So this is the worst, and so how you have it?
My ranking is Mikerphone, Goose Island, Maplewood, and then whatever this is.
I got Maplewood, Goose Island, Mikerphone, and then this is it's really, you got these three over here, real close, and then this one's just out of here.
It's just not traditional at all.
So,
all right. Well, good stuff. Fun time of year. Founders, hey, thanks for bringing something a little different to the table. Didn't quite work out, but it is something different.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
is for sure. So good stuff. Thanks for checking out the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are on Untappd, we are also here on YouTube. So check us out, stay tuned, and we've got plenty more where this came from. We'll see you all soon.
thanks everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.